Hello everybody, welcome back to Wolfeei. Today is Block Wars 10 teams day 1 that we're going to be talking about. There's been 4 teams announced for the upcoming event, Block Wars 10 on January 20th, as far as I remember, at 2 p.m. EST. So the event is in less than 2 weeks, so stay tuned. Today's teams were nice, but tomorrow's teams will be better, as per usual. I mean, it's kind of standard practice around here. Anyways, starting off with the red team. Twitter has changed the way their system works, so I can no longer look in the tab and scroll, so I just have to open every tab now. So it's gonna look different than usual. Anyways, this is the Scarlet team. Now, this cycle has been very interesting in terms of people's reactions to teams, because you can very much tell that there's a lot of MCC viewers who react to the teams, and you can very much tell that people look at one team that looks strong and then don't look at the other teams and then realize that the other teams are also pretty good. Either way, first team, you got Purpled, Caitlyn, Puns, CPK or Callum, and Mina. Obviously, Caitlyn Puns is a duo that is, reoccurring now. Purpled and Puns had a duo, or at least people were speculating, because they said it on stream, I think, speculating that there was going to be a Puns, Purpled, Hannah trio. Obviously, that is not the case, but Puns, Purpled, Caitlyn, and then they get Mina, who fits really nicely, and Callum, who fits really nicely. Is it a strong team? Oh yeah, for sure. But have you seen the other teams? Because then you'll realize maybe it's balanced. Anyways, this is the red team. Next up, orange team. Shout out to the Lifesteal audience. I bet you're going to love this one. Force of It, Panky, Radoons, Caboodle, Mid Mystic. It's pretty much a full Lifesteal team. Caboodle, as much as Caboodle isn't officially in Lifesteal SMP, I mean, if you look at this team, it's not as if you'd be like, well, actually, I wouldn't consider this a lifesteal team because Caboodle is on it and blah, blah, blah. Like, obviously, it's a lifesteal team. Like, who cares? Okay. Anyways, this team is also pretty good. This team, compared to Red, is different because, I mean, obviously, different players. But Red has, stronger standout players, I would say. Purple obviously being one of the best players in the events in general. Puns showing off some pretty good skill. Callum doing pretty decent. Where this team, Red is obviously the top frag, who hasn't necessarily been the most confident top frag. However, this team is a lot more well-rounded. Where Pangy as a second frag is probably lower average usually, but Force of It as a third frag is nice. Mid Mystic as a fourth frag is good, and it just works super well-rounded. So I think this team is pretty good too. I just think people aren't looking into the details. And if you looked at my bouncing sheet, you would notice that the details matter. Next up, you got the... Jesus Christ! God damn! Anyways, yellow team. You have Lagundo, Kaman, Apakuna, Crowfang, and Martin in the Littlewood. This is a fun mix of people. This is a mix of people who I don't think, for the most part, have a team with each other before. I think the only reoccurring duo here is Lagundo and Cam. And I think everyone else has never teamed together, but they're, the chemistry works. They work well together. So I'm curious to see how this will work. I mean, the main standout player here is Cam, who kind of doesn't fit, but, he will be fine. He'll be chilling. Either way, I'm looking forward to seeing how this team will do. This tests Cam's ability to top frag, as he has previously in the past 2 or 3 events, or maybe even every event, always had a confident second frag or a better player than him on the team, which ended up being not fair. Looking at last event, where I think Cam got 3rd and his other teammate got 2nd. So we're testing to see if Cam can hold up for himself. Can he do it? Is he capable of top fragging and bringing a team to the finale? Possibly. We'll see. We'll find out. Lagundo and Cam also back for Block Wars 7. I think that'll be fun. Oppo, Crow, and Martin is a Pirates team, so that'll be, or a Pirates trio, I should say, which is great. As far as I'm aware, that's what they asked for. So as far as I remember, at least. So that works pretty nicely. Pretty good, nice. And Laguna also with Oppo from Rising 2, MCC Rising, obviously. So, cohesive team, nice team. Excited to see how they will perform. Very nice. Next up, the Lime team, or I guess the last up for today, obviously. The Lime team. This one seemed to be, at least from the friend group I'm in, the most well-received. It makes sense. It makes sense. This is a throwback and a half. You got Ant Venom, Harvey, Poke, Joko, and Feinberg. This will be a really fun team. People were saying that this team is insanely busted. Now, I'm not going to pretend like this team is weak, obviously. But what about this is busted? I don't know. Maybe I'm not seeing something. And I mean, as the team maker, I should probably see something. But I mean, maybe people are just, I don't know. I don't know what you're thinking, but this team is good though. It's very good, but so are the rest of the teams. I think like between red and lime, I wouldn't say like lime is necessarily better than red. Same with orange. Wouldn't really say like, oh wow, this team is so much better. Like I think they're pretty balanced, pretty fair. But yeah, Poke finally playing, hopefully playing in events. This is now the second time he's been announced. But I'll be real. It's the third time that he's been supposed to play. Let's find out if he actually plays this time. Let's hope that nothing goes wrong in the process. Poke and Joko, obviously classic duo, running it back. Well, not running it back, but they're good friends. They're silly goofy together. Ant Venom with them as well for SMP Live Throwback. Harvey actually fits the vibe really well. I think Harvey knows everyone. I don't think Harvey was on SMP Live. Was he on SMP Earth? I don't know if that was where they met, but at least I know that they're all friends. It could have been UHC days. I don't remember. And then Feinberg with Ant Venom duo, works well. With Harvey, HG duo. And excited to see how they will all cohesively perform together. I think it'll be very fun. This team could end up being correct, or maybe not. We'll see. Anyways, thank you for watching. That is the Block Wars 10 first day teams. Stay tuned tomorrow. I will be live at around 10:45 a.m. EST. So 15 minutes before teams get announced, I should be live already. So tune in then. All right, thank you for watching. I hope you are excited for this event, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.